this particular story, no, Naka was saying the bro on Sunday, 15th of February 2026. But there were a few T's to cross and I's to dot. Senior Bear. So what's it a brand here? Charles Amissah. I would be if you do no chrono Astoria. It sounded different from all the narratives what coming across on social media. I hire Gossips 24. Mess when you did so be me a subscribe button so now I click about notification icon so now face follow you your Facebook your Instagram your Twitter at gossips24.com and gossips24 TV. I recommend the tap send and na ediama o hwe video obetumi send this car me ni baby a hwe from basa wo Australia obetumi send this car from Australia to nam from wo Europe and na say busia from wo UK sa so na wo UK a obetumi send this car to ado from wo Canada ni USA or Canada ni USA mu bia obetumi send this car e de akọ Europe and na say Australia na mu ina so no obetumi send this car maye aye wo Ghana aye possible e wo tap send so reference code obetumi use for registration and transfers J24. Now before we go into this story, condolences to Charles Amissah ebusuafo nyankopo emfa Charles Amissah ekransie. Let's get into it. Charles Amissah Brantia, he grew up in a beautiful home. What I say, a family of mechanicals 6, 3 sisters, father, mother, and a Charles Enyiwo. Charles Echo School our Diedone International School. And a Charles Echo School. And obi on the Charles School so be a media dancer say Emra na Charles Enyi no. Oko Charles fie. Omo fie. The obehu awo ho. Hospital equipment. Say hospital bed. And then nyoma you use hospital near there. And that's because Charles papa. Na only company a supply major hospitals for Ghana has say hospital beds. Take note. Underline is a part of this story. Charles papa. Our company and not supply major hospitals. Our Ghana has say hospital beds, ne hospital equipment to the extent say sometime now I was say Charles Ekojani papa no requires our supply we and on other occasions say be a donation be pop up near there Charles Ekojani papa and mostly they were known for hospital beds. Fine. And the Charles Akodiye done every year senior high school every Charles Atwani school so akopiem wa China ekosua engineering waba be ogboro waba back to Ghana ama say Charles enye adwuma e wo Promasi do Ghana Limited omo mo ye car bell our milk good into hola Charles ye adwuma na Charles adwuma ye komu from Adenta to baby okwa adwuma e wo Promasi do no o cha traffic na say chocho na struggle no ne ade ono so ne mu odu kakra nkrofo bu na ni tie ne de ka ho intini na pam no twa no stress no osori ahomachen obekokodu ka do abre obepon so no necessitous ento moto mfama no and na necessitous eto moto e de man red motorbike no moto de man no because our China no na otwi moto no onimtwi nti omonto moto mfama no e be man the movement high easy ampa e be easy man no on the 6th of February 2026 na Friday and a Charles Amissah upon fi adwuma e Promasi do upon ye no eno on na danfo e free adwuma mu ho no mo e call na danfo ni fie na danfo ne Santa Maria nti Charles call na danfo ni fie Charles ye engineer Charles call na danfo ni fie no kwakọ bo na danfo no ama na fix ade obo na danfo no ma na fix ade no ama je say Charles ma me frɛ Charles say na Amissah e wa he na mafie na a chere papa na Charles ka say o beba o ba kra aka no we na encho no oba so between 9 to 9:30 no Charles frɛ fie biom eka chamu so sabe de oba or na kwan so if you want more oba it's Charles free na down for no honum no it was expected say latest by 10 p.m. there now we do fee e wa Adenta in Charles fee Santa Maria oko Adenta name Charles mame and Charles sisters from 10 p.m. aircon o man to Charles in fact right after 9:30 p.m. o man to Charles in ka ahomache 3 na no mo fe Charles na Charles phone no obianva enko any ade omo reach Charles and ade chie no no mo yes no Charles on that bonten da the enko so idi omo dwi omo nti ase nti first omo reach out to Promasi do for ebisa say enra Charles ka so okọ Santa Maria o free adwuma mu ho no oni wine na free ho no mo si o oni the person na free ho no mo in fact upon ye or the key card no or clock out or ban or clock in or cost or clock out ye camera shares or any person in appear Charles Amefi no must be Charles Amefi No more reach out to Charles Adamfo no a ko ni fi or Santa Man say oh time am frɛ Charles kwa na me ni gyina ha Charles say ko me ni tua Charles say oko me so kra me frɛ Charles around 10 p.m. but me dey na me say bi a Charles eduru fie na wa brɛ na wada but Charles fi ha say onam kwan so a oko me ni tua no say Charles eko ana Charles Adamfo ne kasa etien de ho no na busuafo ne say na bi a Charles ati ahwe wo kwemu e na okọ hospital bi ana ntia de omo task pomasi do for say mo check Korle mai say bi a Korle na so nti mo check Korle mai pomasi do for check Korle now around that time na busuafo ne nya declare say Charles Aira ntia de Saturday anwumere de ko Sunday na busuafo ne yesi de bi de akoi de say na ya check Korle ya ma nkofo search various places aye hu Charles na Charles mba ye no unusual ye declare say Charles Aira na busuafo Edi asem de kodan Adenta police for. And omu declare say Charles Ayera into omu hwe Charles. Now the last time omu hu Charles no, na Charles fi Santa Maria oko Adenta. Na otimoto so into mese omu Charles a. Frebusiafo numbers mieni. Charles mame number and a Charles sister number. Nobody to flyer so. Now, emra flyer ne call viral no. And a Charles classmates. There's someone in the school or the other day, and the kaka ho. Every busiafo say, oh, yanso ye was security service we mu. Na ebetumi aboa mama hwe Charles. Na mo say Charles no free him fa no ba. Na o say oh, Charles fi Santa Maria okọ ne number ye saying. Nti e de, omo the Charles number ma ne now for no more security service mu. E mo pinge Charles phone no say the last location no. Na circle. Na mo check cameras mu do mu say, I say Charles say moto ni so no. Your friend say circle overpass no so no. And a car be about Charles. But a blind spot into almost who are the other papa. Say car the number plate you say and I say car no at the same. But who will say be car no about Charles. Oh moto so. Into your and a Charles and now for no about back to Busha for the saying who was CTV camera anymore. It's a Busha for no and so any Charles now for be echo back to Adenta police for say saying you ne pese you say ebia asem ne to Charles no ye call be and I say, Obi Fred, ye pesi ye hu se bia because ye dey ka akọ Korle. Ye dey ka man kofo asechi sa UGMC in the kaka. Ye nya feedback bia. Etimo de mo mbwae. Ni etumi nya court order. Never enkoma Vodafone for. So all these conversations happened over the weekend. On Monday 9th of February 2026, Charles Ebusuafo called back to Adenta police station. And listen, I'm giving you facts. I'm not going to mind. I'm giving you facts. Charles Ebusuafo called back to Adenta police station to the extent say Omushia, my friend say crime officer Omushia, why just say Omushia crime commander no Omushia CID Adenta have conversation about court order no because Charles receive Vodafone. Untimi go Vodafone for some of Charles call record the market into court order back and forth. 10th of February 2026. And Sir Charles Ebusuafo said, no, I say Adenta there no delay, and I say yes slow. Into the CID headquarters. Ebia na ebenya emwa ho no. It's 10th of February 2026. And a CID headquarters ho no. Omo koye ekọ ka omo asem. Sa asem sei e na akoso. Ye di akodan Adenta for. But say na asem na ekọ no de, ye pese mo nso mo bem na mo boae. No mo si akwanhia si ewo circle overpass ne so. Omo kasa na nche na ni ma for frɛ sɛ moto bi si ha na moto we nso no time amo kasa akwanhia bi si ye e wo circle overpass ne so any moto ye si ya akwa nti mo de mombra Nima police station nti no mo kɔ Nima police station no ana ndie omo kɔ tsara ase ekohia CID ni a on the 6th of February 2026 assembly si ye e wo circle overhead ne so no na owo duty omo kɔkɔ hia CID ne no omo kɔ hia CID na CID ni sampa mo hwɛ moto ni sɛ moto ni nie mo moto na mo ka sɛ mo de share Charles etwen no se ya Charles no meti asɛm no me kɔ hɔ no mo me kɔ scene hɔ ekɔkɔ hwɛ me kɔ do on na sɛ ambulance for kra aba hɔ no mo deda aba be fa Charles de ne kɔ ana ɔno CID ni bisa nkɔfo mo wɔ hɔ no mo ne sɛ enipa na ɔbɔ hɔ no ambulance si omo de na ekɔ he no nkofo ne ka che CID ni so omo si omo de na ekɔ police hospital nti ono CID ni no at the motor ni buy and odieche ebesin call police hospital. Odo police hospital na police hospital for na say omo ba ye no empa ni ho enti no omo ka che your friend say wait for no ambulance for no so omo fa Charles nko another hospital omo do range no omo say Charles ni ho enti and the last na Korle teaching hospital and also omo de Charles Amissah ekoko pie mu ewo enti and the enkomo ewo ho no and it's a Charles Amissah okodu Korle teaching hospital no we nya kwan wo Korle ho no mo enti sambe wa chana anom ewo ensie do and omo de enkomo no ebo ebusuafo enima police station na omo de enkomo ne bo ebusuafo no omo de enkomo ne bo ebusuafo no a che say CID ni di enim ema che so mo go through the right process enya access to Korle teaching hospital omo mochia ewo ho no mo no na che say unnamed tag ena eda Charles Amissah so ena age omo de ama Charles Amissah 49 years instead of 29 years no na ebusuafo no menka omo yaw omo koye a omo koto Charles Amissah no na se bebia na omo kra Charles Amissah kra won obi obeka se code room bia no otwantro because of unnamed tagger at that Charles Amissah so. And in the words of Omwa Mochi Honomo, say, as I make him cantora, Yakupon be dancing for. In the words of Omwa Mochi Honomo, right? And Modi Charles Amissah, Ebe PM Wo. Ah, just somebody in the bar Mochi Hono. Na moja, and you know Charles Amissah or ambulance, ni mono me kaibusha for ya. Sebi, ubetumi dia tutu paint rubber. Paint a good paint rubber. Ubetumi dia tutu. Inze e mochi fono eno mo kira. Omo kra na mo bepa moja. Ah che se enyuno egu Charles. Efi Charles ho egu ambulance demo. Ino mo che Charles. Edi ni free ambulance demo. Edi ni koto baby e wo mochi ho. Na sa baby no mo de Charles to ye no. Charles that was kopim say from Friday 6th of February no. Ambulance for no now. So we read the ambulance for no omo reporter, right? Omo cha omo di kan and then they call police hospital omo rejected no because bed any honomo. Omo didn't free police hospital no. Omo didn't call Rage Hospital. Into omo didn't call Rage Hospital no. Rage Hospital for and so I rejected Charles because a hospital bed any ho. Ni na Charles moja enyuno egu ambulance nemo. Omo de Charles every Rage Hospital e de ne call Korle teaching hospital. Omo de ne call Korle teaching hospital. Omo de ne call Korle teaching hospital no. E honso excuse I buy and say omo ni bed e wo ho. Enti omo fa ne call University of Ghana Medical Center. Omo fa Charles e call University of Ghana Medical Center. And the ambulance for the car say Charles no omo man so e di na free circle and omo abesin atwam e di na abesia akọ police hospital and a police hospital for say bed ni ho and omo di na akọ Rich and a Rich for say bed ni ho and omo di na ba mo Korle teaching hospital for ho mo hwe na mo so mo say bed ni ho na e fa ni ko University of Ghana Medical Center ye di be do na Charles ewu it's a Korle teaching hospital. And a Charles Amissah, ne papa, a supply hospital beds to major hospitals what Ghana has say. No akasa Charles Amissah no a part of sa effort and sa distribution Charles Amissah no. Korle teaching hospital. And omode Charles Amissah do ya omo catch ambulance for say empaso any Korle teaching hospital honomo. Into omo san fa nko University of Ghana Medical Center. And ambulance for this say the Charles Fear Eco University of Ghana Medical Center. Charles be woo. It's a Korle no mo ye say omo performing CPR our Charles because after Charles are young. By the time we be now you too late. Now you too late. Our ambulance for no a report on what they buy no HSA Dr. Nkrumah our duty and a barbon team babe certify say Charles woo. And your report no say Dr. Nkrumah na buy be hwe say Charles on perform CPR. Dr. Nkrumah na buy be confirm say Charles egu. Omo wie no na omo de Charles kɔ mɔkye na yɛ ɔsɛ mɔkye men no ɛna sɛ na bi kakan no omo sesa Charles mogya no edi free ambulance mu na omo pɛ bibi de Charles to bibi omo de Charles to yɛ no so wotie the account from ebusua na ɛyɛ sad the omo kɔkɔ witness yɛ no ɛyɛ awerɛhoɔ ɛyɛ. And that happened to Charles Amissah, 29 years old. Brilliant engineer. Ne na fofo yina oni omuko school odi do ne yina di ne ho adanse. Omo oni omu ye edwuma opomase do yina di ne ho adanse. Okọ hospital na se bed a wo da so no, omo se ma mi bodi ba mebo. Okọ hospital na se bed a wo da so no. Who say Ben no ya tro Associated Medical Engineering Charles Amissah papa Empire cry the bag Ghana or distributed the ma Ghana hospitals. I be wo mo mu donate here e the ma Ghana hospitals no bi na odaso. Now so emra year din say your system no e be save Ghana. Ye emergency response systems be save Ghana no. Omo de Charles Echo Police Hospital. Omo say Charles Enya Empa Police Hospital. Omo de Charles Echo Range Hospital. Omo say Charles Enya Empa. You know, this is sad because it can happen to any of us. It can be me or it can be you. You understand? And when I first heard Charles' story, though, right? When I first heard Charles' story, no, what touched me the most, the fact say, we will be at what would it take, say, if you will be or say or recover, obey the bed, cried Charles. And so, as protocol demands, health minister no. Ababeka so be chair committee be investigate the circumstances the ladies of Charles e wo no end their kaka hono, you know. But hey, ebusiafo no go through all the processes here to get the autopsy reports and their kaka hono. And you know the sad thing, autopsy reports on my organ has say no the omode me ebusiafo no A4 sheet. So they said I shouldn't say, but I have to say it. Right, autopsy reports, no. The enam so a Charles channel no one said no. The omode me ebusiafo no A4 sheet blank one so and nobody call it teaching hospital stamp esi so gbayan. Nobody call it teaching hospital stamp esi so gbayan. How can we do this to ourselves as a country? How can we do this to ourselves as a country? How? And I know Minister Enya Akwinsia or the northern part of Ghana. Do you know what happened? I'm on the helicopter and a co-fire minister in the free honor and then the Bakra to seek proper medical care. That means there is no hospital fit enough in the northern region to provide medical care. And I say where the minister and his entourage had the accident to provide medical care. There is no proper health facility there to provide adequate medical care for the people who were involved in Sakwisha. This is the country we live in. And I hope Sir Charles Ebusiafo, right, set up a foundation. They shouldn't let, I mean, I've already said this, but I want to say it again. They shouldn't let this slide. You understand? Of course, Ghana ne one Minister Beka na eba chair committee and a there na eba say and eba investigate. I've seen people your friend is saying this particular group, right? This particular group actually say HEFRA almost so investigations, health facilities regulatory agency almost investigation into Charles no quite smart Charles channel no one see the full scale investigation and what have you sign my way now my friend the protocol My friend is say, yeah, a normal will follow on Becca. You know, but at the end of the day, we don't see any action. We don't see any action. The Mebra Ralph NNS ni encounter here happen here at our Range Hospital. What has been done about it? What has been done? Your investigations, the recommendation by what has been done, right? What has been done? In this day and age, yeah, the Obi Eco Police Hospital, say must bed in ho. Yeah, the Nipanico Rage must bed in ho. Na ye the nipa na ba besi aba kwalibu mo se yemfa ne besi nko UGMC mo se yemfa nipa ne besi nko UGMC. So if the family sets up a foundation in the name of Charles Amissah, I will be more than glad to support that cause, and I hope so a lot of us as Ghanaians take a cue from this and support that cause as well, in case it comes up, right? In case Ebusiafode consider that side of the whole thing. You know, there will be a legacy in the name of Charles Amissah. There will be a legacy in the name of Charles Amissah. A higher gossips 24. It's sad. A whole system failed a 29-year-old engineer, an asset, someone whose dad was also an asset to the health sector, someone who took part in building his dad's legacy, someone who's really on wakasankasa nebusiafo in the health sector as well. Our monsono, they are tasked to save human lives day in, day out. Day in, day out. Now, on dear bar said saving a life. The best you could do was to come and confirm, say we will. Hi, gossip 24. In 70 I want to ask you. A whole system failed Charles Amissah. Tomorrow it can be me or it can be you. I pray that doesn't happen. And for that not to happen, I hope Charles's family considers. So they set up a foundation in the name of Charles Amissah. Because as for the investigations and what have you, this is the country we live in. Magraheb.